6:48, time for the morning rush. New Mexicans relying on food assistance, they could experience delays in benefits as the government shutdown drags on. The NM Healthcare Authority says that the U.S. Department of Agriculture will not be issuing funding for SNAP benefits at the beginning of November. That's if the shutdown continues. Cabinet Secretary KRQE says that they are working with other agencies to find alternate options of food and also partnering with food banks.
Water managers on the Rio Grande have reported that water levels have more than doubled over the last week due to recent rainfall. It's a different outlook than that of a few months ago when the river had dried up in Albuquerque for the second time in 40 years. With connections restored to Elephant Butte, the water levels there have risen 5,000 acre-feet just in the last 10 days.
The plans to improve road lighting leading to the Bernalillo County Metropolitan Detention Center are moving forward. County Commissioner approved the project to install more than 100 solar lights along the I-40 frontage road. Several deadly crashes in the area led to criticism about the safety of that stretch. The plan has passed the design phase and the project is scheduled to be done by early next year. Ryan.
And thunderstorms have exited northern areas, the Four Corners of Navajo Lake, courtesy of Jeannie Herzog. You can see the cumulonimbus clouds, aka thunderstorm clouds, highlighted by sunset colors of pinks yesterday evening. Stormy clouds have moved away. Clear skies, calmer winds, drier air, and colder air is underway.
As the federal government continues its crackdown on immigration, Bernalillo County is taking steps to protect immigrants. The proposal looks to designate schools, hospitals, and places of worship as areas where law enforcement, including ICE agents, cannot enter without a warrant. The proposal was approved for introduction and is scheduled for a final vote on November 18th.
The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office is now sharing video captured by one of their drones that assisted in finding a missing child. Last Wednesday night, an 8-year-old boy was reported missing in the Northeast Heights. When the sun went down, though, deputies deployed a drone equipped with an infrared camera, and they spotted the boy hiding behind a bush. The deputies were then able to approach him and bring him to safety.
Recent statistics show literacy rates within the state are beginning to rise. According to the Public Education Department, reading proficiency among 3rd to 8th grade students this year increased to 44%, 10% better than in 2022. The state is now looking into ways to raise math and science proficiency scores as well. Ryan.
And freezing temperatures for the first time this season are more likely in some of these areas. Our average first freeze in Santa Fe, October 15th. Today's the 16th of October. Tomorrow morning and Saturday mornings could be close to the freezing mark. And our average first freeze in Farmington, October 15th, there is a freeze watch in effect. So clearer, calmer, cooler, and drier weather ahead.
According to the state, more than $10 million in child tax credits have yet to be claimed. That means that nearly 24,000 New Mexicans are eligible for money that they did not claim in either 2023 or 2024. These credits can give taxpayers between $25 and $622 per child, depending on income.
The New Mexico Department of Health is extending a public health order aimed at keeping syphilis rates down for another year. The order was originally established in 2022. It directs doctors statewide to conduct syphilis tests for all individuals ages 18 to 50. Earlier this year, the state announced rates for the disease have dropped for the first time since 2018. Ryan.
Good traffic right now. It's looking mostly okay, but we do see an accident down on Gibson near Yale and another accident at Eubank near I-40, so just please be careful out there. Otherwise, traffic moving along okay for the most part, just slowing down just a little bit below speed limits around the Big I. We'll have more updates later on.
Well, according to a new study by Talker Research, nearly 3 in 10 American adults are too scared to sleep in the dark. The study surveyed 2,000 American adults, and they found that 29% of those surveyed admitted to being afraid of the dark. That's with men having a slightly higher fear than women at 33% compared to 26%. A quarter of the people surveyed say that they sleep with a nightlight, or you can just put on our morning show. We'll keep you out of the dark from 4:30 on.
From 4:30 to at least 7.
Yeah.
6:54 right now, and it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the Albuquerque Biopark has now welcomed its newest resident. Hodari, the white rhino, recently moved to the biopark from Tulsa. Now, true to his name, which means brave in Swahili, Hodari is ready to explore the rhino habitat after remaining in a brief acclimation period to get adjusted. Staff says he's been getting along well with the other southern white rhino, Bertha, who's going to be turning 40. If you see them together, you can tell them apart by their horns.
At number 4, the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office is sharing video captured by one of their drones that helped to find a missing child. Last Wednesday night, an 8-year-old boy was reported missing in the Northeast Heights. When the sun went down, deputies deployed a drone equipped with an infrared camera and spotted the boy hiding behind a bush not far from his home. Deputies were then able to approach him and bring him to safety.
And at number 3, clearer, calmer, cooler, and drier. Some storms will form along the New Mexico-Texas state line. Elsewhere, not quite as windy, lower high temperatures closer to normal, and some areas will experience a first freeze as we head to tomorrow morning.
At number 2, the plans to improve road lighting leading to the Bernalillo Metropolitan Detention Center are moving forward. A county commissioner approved the project to install more than 100 solar lights along the I-40 frontage road. Several deadly crashes in the area led to criticism about the safety of the stretch. The plan has passed the design phase, and the project is scheduled to be done by early next year.
And at number 1, New Mexicans relying on food assistance could experience delays in benefits as the government shutdown continues. The NM Healthcare Authority says that the U.S. Department of Agriculture will not be issuing funding for SNAP benefits at the beginning of November. That's if the shutdown continues. The cabinet secretary says retailers like grocery stores would not be able to accept the EBT cards. She also says that they are now working with other agencies to find alternate options for food. Earlier this month, lawmakers approved a bill that would provide $8 million for 5 major food banks in New Mexico.